Hi Flosstube, this is Katie Carney from Katie Carney Stitching, and it is the 11th of October, and that's a Sunday. I just recorded this. It was 45 minutes long, and 20 minutes in, my video stopped recording, so I'm trying again, and if this does not work, that's it. I am not someone who does this twice. I record and I post and I don't edit. You guys just get me how I am. But my computer is a little over, it's about 4.5 years old now, and it's not in good shape. It was like $250 all those years ago. So like I owe it money at this point, but it freezes all the time and it's time for a new one. So Anyway, I hope you guys are all well. I have a lot to talk to you about today, so I did want to get on and update you. So here we are. My life has been normal, and I don't really have any updates, which is probably a good thing after the last update of my car being hit in the middle of the night, and that tale of woe. I went to the pumpkin patch with my friend yesterday, and we got apple cider donuts and apple cider and had a picnic. And we went to Target, and all in all, it was a good Sunday. I had a brief COVID scare about 10 days ago, not for me, but for someone close to me, and that's been hard to deal with. And my birthday's coming up on Friday the 16th, so I wanted to check in before that. So I hope you guys are all well, and let's get on with it. So I have two finishes. They are both ornaments. The first one is this shepherd's bush pattern. That's just the pattern. There's no picture of it. It was free. It was not free. The pattern itself is free from Shepherd's Bush, and I bought it fully kitted from Needlecraft Corner, and I finished it. This is it. It's called You, like EWE, Better Not Pout. And there's a little lamb. This is for my dad for Christmas. I make 20 ornaments for my grandmother, and this is one of them this year. My dad loves sheep, so I think this should make him happy. So this is ornament number, I want to say 13. This was not a hard pattern, and it was pretty fast. I hated the fabric. It's burlap, or something like burlap. And then just use caution with the free patterns from Shepherd's Bush. This is the second one I've done. I also did the eggs in a basket. They are photocopies, and that does make the pattern hard to read. So I did have trouble reading the pattern. But so that's done. And then I also finished ornament number 14. And this is a Mill Hill kit. Hang on, I have it here. It is Mill Hill, and it's on the Spring Bouquet collection, and it's a shamrock. I made a mistake, which I didn't notice till it was too late, but c'est la vie. The best things have mistakes in them. Perfection is best left to the saints, the Catholics say. So this is my ornament number 14, and I immediately, this was very easy. It's very small. There's not a lot of stitching. I don't know. So what you do is, what I did was, they're hard to read because they're full coverage. The pattern it makes you dizzy to look at it. But so what I did was I did the dark green stitching all the way around, and then I had a lot of trouble here. And then I waited till the end to do the beading. I did the gold beading first because it was very easy. I did have enough floss left when I was done that I just immediately, I have Mill Hill perforated paper that I bought from somebody doing a destash. So I just started another one. This one's on gold Mill Hill paper. Instead of using 3 strands, I'm using 2 on this one. And so far, I can't tell the difference. I wanted to make sure I had enough floss. And I think it looks fine, but we'll see. And I did not have enough beads to do 2, so I went up to Joann's because I did not have time to be ordering. I'm going to do hopefully 3 of these. So I got the light green the darker green, and the gold seed beads. These are all an 11, not a 10, which is what Mill Hill uses. But I'm going to try it. Worst case scenario is I've wasted $3 and I'll make mask chains or something. So I will report back on that. And then this is a Judy Starkey. It's like her version of a Bitsy Bob. I actually like this one a lot because it's very simple. Just lays flat. The only thing I would add is a magnet. But I just put my needles in the felt, so it's fine. And then it just Velcro's closed. So my grandmother has 3 sons, my dad and my 2 uncles. And I would like to do 3 of the shamrocks. Although my dad already has an ornament. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do at least 3 shamrocks. Maybe 4. We'll see. It's nice because it's convenient. And then you get with Mill Hill, the DMC colors. And I have pretty much a full set. So I'll be able to just pull it. So these are now going in with all the finished Christmas ornaments. So there's 2. Let's count them together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13. And then Kura Stitcher and I started a sale at the beginning of the year, the KC Christmas Village sale, and it was with a Dimensions ornament kit that I kind of quit on in the winter because it was just too much with COVID. I do have one done, so that's 14, and then the next shamrock will be 15. So I'm moving along. If I get them all done by November 1st, and then I finish them in the first 2 weeks of November, and they're all done by Thanksgiving, I will be golden. So that's the ornament update. The great ornament update. All right, so those are my 2 finishes. I did have a new start. I talked about it last time. I am working on 10/1. I started Celtic Autumn, and I love her. So let me show you and give you a little background on her. So this is a lavender and lace kit. Not kit. This is a lavender and lace pattern. And I am doing a conversion. So I got this conversion from Pumpkin Hollow Quilts. I sent her a message on Instagram, and she answered. I love her. I think she's so charming. So this is the colorway that Little Cat posted originally, and then it's been done by others. She posted in the Celtic Ladies Conversion group on Facebook. And if anybody wants that, let me know. So this is her. And then she emailed me. There is in the original picture of this lady, she's not really holding anything. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But in this picture, she's holding leaves. I didn't even notice there was a change. And I got the leaf conversion sent to me in my email. So I would need to send her a little thank you note. I don't have her address, so it'll just have to be an email. I've been bad about thank you notes, which is not like me. So anyway, this is the conversion that I'm using. And what I did was I made a photocopy of the chart where the colors are listed, and I printed that out, and then I wrote the changed color number, cut it out, and then I'm just using a needle minder to hold it onto the pattern so that I don't have to look at 2 different places before I change a color. And then I'm using this, and just the pattern fits here really well, and I love it. It is a joy to stitch on. One change that I made. These are the DMC conversion colors. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, I love them. Love, 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 love them. but it calls for petite treasure braid, which I don't have, and I don't have an LNS. So I did have some gold Krynic, which I tried, and it didn't work. So I ripped that out, and I had some gold DMC. And this, although still horrible to work with, one, I can have an unlimited supply because I can just go to Joann's and get more. And it's not as bad as the Krynic. I discovered that I can do like 20 stitches with a strand before it falls apart. So let's see what I have on here. Hang on. Love this. So I worked on this from the 1st until Sunday night. So hang on, let's see. That's what I have done so far. So I figured out where the center was and counted up. I just did some of the border so I had something to go off of. And then I think it looks, I love it. I love the colors so far. I love it. Obviously I've got a long, long, long way to go, but she's coming out. I worked on her, let's see. The first was on a Thursday, so I worked on her Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then this last 5 or 6 days I've been working on another project, which I'll show you. She's coming out tonight, and I'm going to work on her either until my birthday, and I might have a new start, another one, or I'm just going to work on her nonstop because I love her. So that's my Celtic Autumn. And I think I've told you I have all of them, and my long-term goal is to do them all and switch them out. And she's a joy. Really, she is. And she's just in a project bag I made myself and a Notions bag that I also made myself. And I moved furniture around. This was a bookcase back here, and my stitchy spot was where that bookcase is with the lovely lilies that a friend sent me. Thank you. And last weekend I switched them around. So that is my first whip. Well, my second whip, since I'm also working on the shamrock. I've been working on the ornaments during lunch at work. I usually have about 15 minutes, and then in bed after like 8:30 for like an hour. And then starting Monday night, I pulled out this is the Shire by Country Magic Stitches, and I actually, I started following the hashtag Country Magic Stitches. And there's another girl on Instagram who's also working on this piece as a gift for Christmas. Mine, I haven't decided if it'll be Christmas or for February, but it's pretty quick, and I'm really enjoying it. So that's the picture. And then gotten a lot done. So it's 4 pages, and the first 2 pages, like the top 2 pages, are bigger than the bottom 2, because it's 128 across and 176 down, and the first page of the pattern was, let's see, 30, 40, 50, 60s, 80, 91. The first page was 130, and it's only 180, so this is the first page. So you can see it's mostly blue. So I did the dark blue first, and then I started the light blue on like Thursday night. This is also really great, like right before I go to work, I can put a length in usually. So that's moving right along. I'm doing this on 14 count Aida tent stitch with 4 strands of DMC. I'll be honest, I picked an even number so that I could do the loop start, which I really like for speed. So this stops, this tree is technically on that page, so it's really just down to here that I still have to do. And it's like to here, I think. So, yay! That's moving right along. This will go away now for a couple of days. I'm going to pick up Celtic Lady and work on her this week. And then I was at Walmart this week and I found 14 count Aida for like $3. So I grabbed a couple, because like I said, I couldn't get it at Joann's. So those are my whips. That's not bad. And then I'm going to segue myself into haul, and then in the middle of haul, I'm going to tell you about a giveaway. Okay? So, as you know, I work for a nonprofit. I work for the American Wine Society. I am the member service manager, and we have a board who are technically my bosses. The executive director works in office with me, and he's the executive director, so he's my like on-site boss. But when you work for a nonprofit, you answer directly to the board. The board decides to hire, fire, give you a raise, not give you a raise, cut your pay. They make all those decisions. So, and then they switch. So you get a board member for 3 or 4 years. I am losing is the wrong word. So when you're elected as the vice president after a 2-year term, you become the president automatically. So we're losing the current president, the vice president is becoming the president, and then we have a new vice president coming in. Our longtime treasurer, who's from Vandalia, Ohio, which is where my mom's from, he is stepping down. And then the member service person on the board, who's like my direct boss on the board, who calls me directly for things day or night, emails me, text messages me, all of that, he is also leaving. So it's a big year of change on the board. Last year, 2 years ago, the president who left, I had been very close with, and I got her a small gift as a thank you for all her help. When I started at the American Wine Society, I was green. I mean, I'm still green now, but I had no idea what I was doing, and it took a lot of patience, and the treasurer and I became very close. He also is in charge of wine procurement for conference. So we travel together twice a year for conference and also pre-conference planning. He's from where my mom was from. So it's really nice to talk to him because he's from the Midwest and very sweet and sounds like my family. So I got him a small gift card to Skyline Chili because he goes there on Tuesdays. And it's the same Skyline Chili I eat at when I'm in Ohio. And then the membership director is leaving, but he's not. He had a very high powered job. He's retired now, and he has money, and I do not. And he drinks very expensive wine. All of them do. But I didn't know what to get him as a thank you. I was at a loss. And then I had a thought, what about golf balls? Hang on, let's see if I can get you this so you can see it. I'm losing my light. The first time I filmed, I had great light. So they're golf balls with our logo on it. So that's the American Wine Society logo. Hang on, let me see if I can change this. I have a ring light. Let's see. That's not better. Let's try this for a little while. I think that might be better with the changing. It was a lot brighter. So anyway. So that's our logo on golf balls. I reached out to this company on Etsy because I didn't want 500 golf balls, and I said, hey, I reached out to three companies. I attached our logo, and I said, can I please have a proof of how this would look on the golf ball that you carry? The first company got back to me and said, well, you didn't buy them, we're not sending you a proof. And that's their decision, but after all of the times I've been kind of screwed lately on the internet, I was not going to buy something that I hadn't seen because our logo is wide and a lot of golf balls use a circle and our logo doesn't fit in a circle. And I know that. I've ordered things with our logo before. The second company got back to me within 2 hours with a proof. Their price was better. His were like a better golf ball for the same price for 3, but a better golf ball, and the other one was like a dozen for a couple dollars extra, but a no-name golf ball. He, like I said, got right back to me, sent me a proof, and when I went back to his page, I found out that he does free shipping over $35, and these were like $15. So I said, well, you know who else has a logo? You do! Because remember, I got the Katie Stitching logo that I have no use for, but it was fun to get. It's for when I become famous on YouTube. Anyway, I got a couple things. So first I have technically two logos. I got stickers, and this is with the green. So it's sage green with a light pink. And then I got a Notions bag. It doesn't look great. I think it looks great. And then I also got, and I showed this on Instagram, I've been using this at work. I got this. It's just a canvas reusable bag. I got like 15 of these two bags, and the golf balls for like $37 and free shipping. I ordered on a Friday afternoon at like 3 o'clock. I had them in my hot little hands with free shipping, and he had to make them on Tuesday. If anybody needs anything screen printed, let me know and I'll give you his information. I'm thrilled. He was from Columbia, Maryland, and I live in Pennsylvania. I was actually born in Columbia, and I'm thrilled. And now, if you are still here 20 minutes in, I'm going to do a birthday giveaway. So it's not much. It's a thank you for being here with me and for your wonderful comments and your Instagram messages. And I love talking to you guys. I don't have any friends here who stitch, so I love having all of you in Cyberland. So it's just, I don't want to say just, because it's a gift, and it's just like when people say, oh, it's just DMC. It's not just DMC, it's the floss that you're using for that project. We need to stop putting ourselves down like that. So I am giving you a needle minder, and it's like a gold with like fake cubics, and it's like a snowflake leaf flower thing. And then, you probably don't want this part, a sticker that says Katie Stitching on it, so that you can see it and think of me. So all you need to do is please be a subscriber. Please, I think everybody always says you have to like the video, so I guess do that. And leave me a comment and tell me what your favorite thing that you're stitching on right now is. And in my next video, I will pick a random number and you'll be the winner. And I'll also say this, my dear friends who comment all the time, thank you. Oh, and don't say giveaway in your comment, because I do get weird and spam when you do that. But there's not a ton of you. I'm very grateful for all of you, but the odds are in your favor. It's funny, the Black Needle Society, who does the like Frogworts box that I got, and I'm also getting their Advent box and their Jane Austen box, they're doing VIP and rep subscriptions where you get either a discounted, heavily discounted, or a free box, and then you talk about it on your Flosstube channel and your Instagram. But you have to have 750 followers on YouTube, and I am nowhere near that. I'm very grateful for all of you, and it's not whatever, but I have 440, and I was like, darn, I love their boxes so much. But if they change that number, you better bet your bippy I'm applying. So that's my first little bit of haul. Next is from Mind Your Needle on Facebook. She posted a needle minder, and this is just a little like container you can get on Amazon, but it's got the tacky stuff, and you can put your beads in there and put it on your project, so when you're working with like one color. And she said thank you, and she also sent a little lip balm. So I love lip balm, thank you so much. So that was exciting. And then I'm always looking for the perfect way to bead. So tell me how you store your beads for a project. Let me know. Help a girl out. I have no chill, as you know. I got the Colonial Williamsburg Mill Hill Santa. This will probably be my dad's ornament for next year. As you know, I have a history degree, so love him. Love Williamsburg. Happy place. Can't wait. Can't remember if I had this in the last video. If I did, you're looking at it again. And then we've talked about the fact that I have a new prairie schooler addiction. It's a problem. So I ordered from a girl on Etsy who had a nice discount up on a house top, which has got these cute little houses. Oh, I love it. And my plan is, once I stitch them, the prairie schoolers, because they're so wanted, I'll just resell them. And then I got Father Christmas. And this is the 84 through 87 series of their Santas. And I got this for a very good price. I do already have 85, so I'll probably be doing 85 as a giveaway. We'll see. That's a future Katie problem. Then I was watching Flosstube last weekend, and here's a hint as to what I got. Stephanie Webb of Lindy Stitches on her Flosstube was like, I have this wall of triumph, and if you send me a picture of your project that you've made by me, I will put it on my wall of triumph, and you'll get an instant discount code. And just the day before, she had posted in her Facebook group about her new project bag with the floss and a pattern and the whole thing. And I was like, ooh, I have to finish Stephanie Webb project. And I do, friends, I do. So I pulled up a picture of this, and I sent it in. So this is Alas and Did My Savior Bleed. This was my Lenten start this year, which I love. So I sent that in. I got the instant discount code. The project bag and pattern and floss was supposed to be $60. I got it for $51, and you get free shipping over $50. The only problem is she does fold them to get them into the bag for free shipping, and you can tell, but that's okay. I think it'll work itself out. So the pattern is Autumn Royalty. I love this. I think I'm going to have a birthday on my birthday start. And it is the Count of Candy, the Lord of Gourds, and Prince of Pies. I love this. And I think they're supposed to be like Halloween, but you could leave them out all fall. And then the bag has these birds that are royal birds. I love it. And it came with Lady Dot Creates Rick Rack, which she did use on the Prince of Pies finish. I've never used this, but I'll try. It came with the called for floss. I'm assuming that this is enough for all three. So it came with, it's all weeks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 7 weeks flosses. She sends a bonus pattern, which, how funny. I think this is supposed to be like Gus Gus from Cinderella. Duh, happy birthday, Cinderella. Love that movie. Because it's called Before the Ball, so I'm assuming this is Gus Gus. It's just a small, and I might make this as a joke because, you know, mouse in my trunk. And then there was also 2 pieces of coffee candy in here, so it was a wonderful little treat. Thank you, Stephanie, for the sweet. She sends you now with your purchase a thank you video, and it's so funny because she called me Catherine because that's my real name. But it was the sweetest thing, and I was having such a bad day, so thank you so much. I know she doesn't watch, but thank you so much, Stephanie. That was a fun little thing, and it's stuff like that that makes shopping directly from a designer so special. So thank you very much. And then I also got the Pioneer Woman. Came out with fabric at Walmart, and I bought way too much of it for my friend for Christmas, and then I just got myself a bunch of it too. I have no chill. I think that is it for me in haul, which is plenty. I have 2 more project bags coming. And I had got some stuff from Needlework Corner because she sent me a 25% discount code for my birthday. But I got 2 wonderful, wonderful Happy Mail gifts. So Pat, who's so kind to me, and I haven't sent her a thank you card yet. I have her address right here to send it. I just haven't done it. I've been bad about thank you cards. In my last video, I talked about how much I am loving lavender and lace, and she sent me 3. So she sent me this one, and this lady holding a harp. Oh, I love it. So she's a harp there. And then this is Santa, and he has, his sack is a quilted bag. Love that. And then she also sent me some patterns, and this is a book, and it is the Merry Christmas ABCs, and it is a leisure arts. So she sent me some other patterns, but this is the one that I'm super stoked about. So Pat, as always, thank you so much for being so kind. And then my friend Neshka crocheted me it's a wrap. It's huge. So you wrap it around your shoulders for like in the evening when you're stitching, but then there's still enough that it just comes down and goes across your lap. So I have been stitching with this on in the evenings, and it's so pretty, and it's my colors, which are pink and green. So thank you for the wonderful birthday / Christmas gift, Neshka. I really love it. Not that you watch either, but thank you. Funnily enough, the first time I recorded this, it was 45 minutes, and now we're 30 minutes in, and I'm done. I did want to say my plans are pretty simple. Keep up with Celtic Autumn. Maybe start one of the Lindy Stitches pieces, and I think I'm going to talk about this in my next video, but I think I figured out my January 1st start. So if you have a guess of what it might be, let me know. I hope that you guys are all well. I love catching up with you and talking to you and your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you hopefully in 2 weeks before Halloween. Maybe I'll put my costume on. Not that I really get dressed up, but it's so odd because I'm not going to conference this year. Normally I would be getting ready to go to Seattle. I'm having, even though it's a pandemic, a really great October. I haven't had a great October in a while, so I'm glad I got to spend some time with you today. I'm going to go make some lunch and stitch, and I'll talk to you all soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye. Thank you.